Unit 5 in Information Management. The topics which we are going to discuss is role of information management in ERP and e-business. So what do you mean by role of information management in ERP? So ERP is an information system, that is enterprise resource planning, is an information system that integrates and control the business process in the entire organization. That is, it refers to the system and software packages used by organization to manage business activities such as HR, production, material management, etc. For example, we can use the ERP to integrate all the business activities of the organization. In case if you are using ERP in a manufacturing company, so we can integrate the HR, marketing, production, quality control, as well as the finance department. So Flipkart, Amazon are the companies which are using ERP to manage all the details which are taking place inside the organization. So we can give the requirements using the website. We can order the product. So we'll get the details of the product. So we can get the details of the dispatch date, etc. in a website itself. This is one kind of ERP. So now talking about the functional areas. So financial accounting. So financial accounting in the sense we are taking ledger, fixed asset, payables, vouchers, cash management, etc. So management accounting, that is budgeting, costing, activity-based costing, cost management. We are talking about HR in case if we need to recruit a people. So the recruiting, training, payroll, benefits for the people, the retirement benefits, everything has to be managed using the ERP itself. Now talking about the manufacturing. So the bill of materials, scheduling, workflow management, quality control, product lifecycle management, etc. So supply chain management, from the procurement till the dispatch, the stages has to be taken place using the SCM. Project management, they are taking care of the project planning, resource planning, costing, breakdown structure, billing, etc. CRM is the customer relationship management. So we are taking care of the sales, marketing, as well as the services. It is not only the part of the ERP, but it is a part of business support system. Data services, there is various self-services for customers as well as the suppliers. So these are the components involved in the ERP system. So transactional database, portal, business intelligence system. So customizable report, in case if you want to generate the customized report, you can use the ERP system. We can plan the resource project as well as we can plan for scheduling. We can analyze the product, which product is doing good. Everything has to be found out using the ERP. So the external access. So we can use the technology such as web services to promote the product. Search engines. We can manage the document using the ERP system. Messages, chats, Wikipedia, as well as the workflow management. So connectivity to the plant floor information. So we are having direct integration ERP system. So direct integration ERP system. So ERP itself we have to come up with the modern system. In case if you want to install the ERP, we have to update the system based on the requirements of the ERP. So if you have the modern system, you can integrate with the ERP. If you are using the traditional system, it is not possible for us to use the direct integration ERP system. That time you have to go for the database integration. So you can use the stacking tables that accumulates the data of the plant floor resources. EATM, that is the Enterprise Appliance Transaction Module. So it directly communicates with the plant floor equipment. Customer integration solution. So in case if you want to install the ERP, it requires the highest initial integration cost, reliability cost, as well as the maintenance cost to provide the customized solution. Next is the implementation. In case if you want to implement the ERP system in the organization, so you have to take care of the three types of services. First is the consulting, second one is the customization, third one is the support. So these are the three different services we are going to deal with ERP system. So the implementation time depends on the requirements of the ERP, such as business size, scope of the process change, modules, a number of modules which you are going to implement. So readiness of the customer to take the ownership of the project, etc. So example, Walmart, Dell computers, they are using the JIT, that is just in time inventory system. So it reduces the inventory storage and increases the delivery efficiency and requires the up-to-date data. So these are the companies which uses the just-in-time inventory. Next is the process preparation. So the implementing ERP requires changes in the existing business processor. So sometimes it is very difficult for the decentralized organization to implement the ERP because they have often different process, business rules, etc. So next is the configuration. So configuration in the sense, the ERP system that is designed based on the inventory account, that is first in first out or last in first out. So we have to balance the way the organization wants to work with the way it was designed. That is called configuration. Two-tier ERP. So the two-tier ERP software as well as the hardware lets company run the equivalent of the two ERP system at once, one at the corporate level and one at the divisional level. So manufacturing company uses the ERP to manage across the organization. Next is the customization. So based on the requirements of the customer or the user, we are designing the ERP system. So we are having advantage and disadvantage of the customization. So it improves the user acceptance as well as the competitive advantage. Disadvantage, so it increases time as well as resources to implement and maintenance cost will be high. So it inhibits seamless communication between the supplier as well as the customer who uses the same ERP, that is uncustomized ERP. Extension. So when you are talking about extension, so the third party software is the extension. So that will be used for the archiving, reporting, so specialized data. To provide the specialized data, we are using some software. So real-time resources, facilities, etc. So when I am talking about data migration, it is the process of moving, copying and restructuring the data for existing system to the ERP system. In case we are going to implement the ERP system, we have to migrate the data to the ERP. So these are the two diagrams which differentiates the non-integrated system with the integrated system. So in case we are using the non-integrated system, we have to take care of the database of the manufacturing, production, finance individually. If you are having the integrated system, so everything is in the same, that is in a single database where every department can access the data, access the information from the database management system. So the driving force behind the ERP, it ensures the customer satisfaction and leads to the business development. It allows the business to take the competition or face the competition. So the outdated hardware or the software is hard to maintain. So we have to update the hardware and software if you are going to implement the ERP system in the organization. Next topic which we are going to discuss is the e-business. So it is derived from the email and the e-commerce is the conduct of the business electronically. So over the internet, buying, selling, servicing and collaborating with the business partners. So we are having different types of e-business, that is business to consumer, government to business. So the activities using the e-business tools. So we can do the procurement or electronic retailing, buying and selling. So we are using intranet or extranet for research and business activity. We can use the website marketing or online communication. We can use the email to communicate with the business partner. We can provide training to the staff through online. So these are the tools, that is mobile phone, personal, digital assistance, electronic data interchange, file transfer, fuzzy mail, video conferencing, internet, intranet or extranet, which are the tools used for e-business. So the e-business in business, that is we are using a website for your business. We can use the tools for administrative as well as the operational activities. That we are accessing the internet to source information about the industry, suppliers as well as the products. We can manage the transaction, that is online banking, financial management, stock control, everything using the websites. Or purchasing, selling or can be done through the email. So in case of human resource management, so using the internet, the staff movements and apply for the leave, we can access the personal information through online. In case of CRM, customer relationship management, we can integrate, that is we can integrate the front as well as the back office function of the organization through the electronic capabilities itself. We can use the appropriate project management software for e-business. So we are using e-business, that is electronic media, to do a business. So these are the advantages. So it is easy as well as the quicker to communicate with the business partners. So the website will be available for 24/7. So we can access the information, we can get the information from the website itself. So it increases the hours of operations of the company. Next is the payment. We can do the payment through online. So reduce the cost of doing business by lowering transaction cost and increase the efficiency method of payment, such as online banking, etc. So the opportunity to adopt the new business model and develop the tailored customer support are possible using the e-business. Thank you.